So, you want to make your first indie game and now you decide to watch some videos about it. They are giving you nice tips and good motivations. They keep saying, do it now, anyone can make video game. If not today, then when? Buy my guides and start today, blah blah blah. No. Stop. Please, don't do that. Do you want to make your indie game? Good. Your first step to make your indie game must be to learn. Hello, I am Osman from InEv Games. I'm a medical doctor, scientist and academician. And also, I'm a part-time game designer. I've been creating my own fantastic universe, making RPG games, board games and doing game design since 2019. Making games is a serious business and I think it must be based on knowledge. So let's start.
Okay, let's go.
Making games is a long journey. It's usually said that the game development time will be between 6 months and 3 years. Let's multiply that by 2 because, you can't always have the same motivation. And there are always unexpected setbacks. So if you want to make your first indie game, probably you must be ready to spend at least nearly 2 years. I mean, if you have team.
Avengers! Assemble.
If you want to make a game alone, you must be ready to spend minimum 4 years. Of course you can make a game alone in 6 months, but it's very likely it won't be a good game. You will not be Neil Toby Fox or Eric Baron. You will be one of the millions of people who thought they would be one of these. You need to learn the survivalship bias, but this is the subject of our next videos. Anyway, let's imagine that you set up a small team to make your first indie game and you will do it for 2 years. You are full of motivation and you start to make a platform game. Like everybody. It's like there are no platformer game. So you decided to make platform game. Okay, it is your decision. You spent 1 year, then you realized that something wrong. You were so confident at first, but after 1 year of development, you no longer feel same. Because you are learned. You realized that you made too many mistakes. There are too many mistakes in your game. What should you do at this time? You can stop developing and giving your dream, like too many people who share same fate as you, or you can start over. This is a difficult decision to make. But why did they end up like this? Let me explain something. The Dunning-Kruger Effect. It tells us that people with low ability in particular area, for example game development or game design, tend to over-positively evaluate that ability. So, if you want to make your first indie game, probably you are at the top of left of the graphic. About a year after you started development, as your knowledge in this field increases. That's good, but you realize that you don't actually know that much. And then, this results in insecurity and giving up. So, to avoid this, I would like to give some starting advice. First of all, you should spend at least 6 months for researching and learning. And please, don't try to make a platformer game right away. Learn basics. I mean real basics. Basic basics.
I love you.
For example, what a game is. Homo Ludens showed that the beginning of everything human on the earth was game. You should know what this means, because if you don't know what the basic of you are doing, you believe what everyone says. You can't tell the truth from lies. In the end, your game is a bad copy of other games. In this channel, I will recommend learning tools I'm using. I want to make my journey wise. I started my own game studio. We are about 10 friends now and none of us make money from this job. And I choose my team from very smart people. So, I am sure we will succeed in the end. In my team, my responsibility is a game design. I've been training myself for 6 months. I won't tell everything I did, but I will give a few recommendations. In other videos, we can look at each in detail. So, for the first step, you may want to read Homo Ludens from Johan Huizinga. It is about what the game is. Read it, you will be surprised. And then you may read Actionable Gamification from Yu-Kai Chou. It is about Octalis's model for gamification. I highly recommend it if you want to give players motivation for your game. And last, you may read Flow from Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. If you want to keep your players in the game, if you want to make a fun game, you need to know what the flow is. While reading these books, you can also check out these YouTube channels. These are helped me a lot. Jonas Tyroller, Masahiro Sakurai on creating games, Game Maker's Toolkit, Going Indie, Extra Credits, Ask Game Dave, Adam Millard, Design Dog, and Indie Game Business. These are very helpful and serious channel about game development. And besides all this, you need to start building a community. Marketing starts when you decide to make a game, not after the game is finished.
Sell me this pen.
You can start a YouTube channel like I am doing now, or you can try your luck on social media like Reddit, TikTok, Facebook, etc. Because having a community means both a potential customer for your game and friends who will test the game, give advice, and contribute your game development. For example, you can look at our social media pages from the description. I don't want to make this video too long. In next videos, we can go into more details about these things. My name is Osman and I think game design is a craft, not an art. So anyone can do it. We just need to understand what we are doing from most basic level. And I want to learn this with you. Welcome to my channel again. What should be the topic of the next video? Let's discuss in the comment.